By failing to prepare, you're planning to fail. I'm going to say that again. By failing to prepare, you're planning to fail. So those that have been following me over the last couple of days, today is Sunday, March 2nd. I'm doing the 100 appointment listing challenge in the month of March. So today I spent from 12:30 to 5:30 preparing. Already was preparing last week, but I had more to do. So some of that work included, I went to my office, I completely cleaned my entire desk and got rid of all the stuff that's been on it so I can free and clear my mind of clutter. I know it sounds crazy, but getting rid of clutter. Wipe everything down, everything's clean. I then went prepared my prospecting station. That's all cleaned and wiped down and ready to go. I also prepared my daily tracker, which I track online through Follow Up Boss, which is a CRM that we use. I also track on a piece of paper because I write notes. So I have prepared the next 2 weeks daily trackers. I also went to my whiteboard, which is about, maybe 8 feet wide by 3 feet high, and it's on rollers, so it's massive. And I wrote marching into March 100 listing appointments or something similar to that. And then I wrote the first 25 numbers down. So again, preparing myself, preparing my space, preparing my mind, free of clutter. We got all the food for the week. Went food shopping, got all the food for the week. Everything in the house is nice and neat and prepared. Why do I even talk about this? Because if you're not preparing, then you're automatically planning to fail. We need to be organized in what we're doing in our system, in our database. Who are we going to call? Do you know who you're going to call tomorrow? I do. I have it all tagged. It's ready to go. My space is clear, which means my mind is clear. The food is already thought about. So we have that. The clothes are already thought about. Nothing fancy this week. Oh, Wednesday, I am going to our monthly real estate club event at our club. May I'm doing that. Outside of that, I'm not dressing up fancy. I'm going to wear as comfortable clothes as possible because I know that I'm going to be standing. I'm going to be on the phone. I'm going to be making more calls than I'm generally used to making, and I already make a lot. My average time, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 12 is calls. And during that time, in those 3 hours, and I also call Tuesdays and Thursdays, but those days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do it as a group. So everybody does it, mortgage and real estate. And on average, I do 20 calls an hour. So 60 dials over a 3-hour period. I generally speak to anywhere between 60 and 20 people. Usually it's closer to 20, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less on the 16 side. So I already know what my numbers are because I've been tracking them. So I know if no other opportunities come in through Google or marketing letters or anything like that, that I know how many hours it is over the next 21 days, I need to call. I've broken down because I know that every 9.8 people, which I can speak to in 1 hour, should deliver me a listing appointment. So if nothing new comes in, I know to make the 100, I need 100 hours, which means that's 25 hours per week on the phone. Generally, I do 15 hours. So I got to add another 10 hours in. Why am I even telling you about all this? Because if you don't know what you need to do, how can you do it? How can you do it? So tracking is everything. Having a commitment, having an end goal is all what it's about. And then you can figure it out backwards. So if all else fails and I talk on the phone for 100 hours in the month of March, it should generate 100 listing appointments for me. So never did this before. Like I said, the most I've ever done is 42. So doing 100 is more than double. And I believe I will do it. I believe I will do it because I have faith. I have faith in myself, and I am putting in the preparation in advance. I'm not just showing up tomorrow like exhausted. No, I'm going to be in bed, even though the Oscars are on tonight. I have it on DVR, but I'm going to be in bed by 9:40 because I want to be up by 6. If I don't do that, I'm not going to be up, which means that I'm going to be behind. So, by failing to prepare, you're planning to fail. I want to see win. Let's win all together. There's enough opportunity for all of us to win. You just got to put the time in. You got to put the action in, most importantly. And you have to put the right energy out there. Remember, at the end of the day, we're all just energy. I wish you the best, my friends. Let's have a fantastic week. And it's about focusing on the day, what you need to do tomorrow, and then what you need to do each day. And then the days, the hours versus the hours turn into days, and days turns into week, and weeks turns into months. So let's go get them. Let's go have a fantastic week. And March is here. Spring is coming.